nuclear power. This is a nuclear power plant. It starts with the nuclear splitting of the atom all the way to powering your home. With all 9 steps, that's all you need to power your home. The environmental issues says since no fuel is burned, no pollution is made, but radiation is released. The cost says it's cheap to dig up the uranium, and it's not very expensive to build a power plant compared to the hydropower dam. The abundancy says it will run out because it's non-renewable, but we also can use thorium, plutonium, tritium, and deuterium as other fuels. The main neutron shoots the uranium and splits it, causing a chain reaction, making the energy source from the beginning all the way to the end. The nuclear fusion, the deuterium and the tritium comes in. The energy exerts with the helium and the neutron.
There are lots of pros and cons for uranium. And the pros are people are creating ways to store radiation, and there's no carbon dioxide included. Nuclear power prevented 700 million metric tons of carbon dioxide that could have gone to global warming. But the cons are that radiation is included. And it costs a lot to build the power plant and drill for uranium.
In total.
Some people say that nuclear energy is not very safe, but we are creating ways to store radiation. We are making safer power plants by adding concrete to the domes to prevent explosions and radioactive waste. Existing and future waste production can be reduced by our newly created power plants. Uranium energy does not pollute the environment by not releasing fumes into the air. Nuclear energy has a much better safety record than any other energy source. And safety rods can shut down the power plant in times of emergency. But the cons of nuclear energy are there is possibility of nuclear meltdowns, radiation, cancer. Nuclear power plants are targets for terrorists and explosions. Uses of uranium. Uranium produces about 23% of energy in the U.S. We use nuclear energy every day. We have used this in atomic bombs, and it creates electricity, and there are about 60 nuclear power plants and about 100 nuclear reactors in the U.S. And uranium, it is a mineral. It is found in rocks all over the world. Rocks containing lots of uranium are called uranium ore. The uranium is processed into pellets and put into the reactor to create electricity. 1 pellet of uranium holds as much energy as 150 gallons of oil. Uranium is non-renewable. We only have enough uranium for about 90 more years, and only uranium-235 works. Uranium is found underground, and many rocks contain uranium ore. This is what a piece of uranium ore looks like. On the outer core, there are other rocks and minerals, and on the inner core, there's uranium-235 and uranium-238.
Uranium fuel cycle. Number 1, uranium ore is mined. Number 2, the uranium ore is milled into yellow cakes. Number 3, yellow cake is turned into a gas. Number 4, pellets are put into fuel rods and used to make electricity. And number 5 is U-235 is made into ceramic fuel pellets. 6, gas is filtered to increase the amount of U-235. 7 is spent fuel is stored at the power plant site. And 8, in the future, the spent fuel may be reprocessed or buried in an underground repository.
Nuclear power makes so much energy. As you can see here, 1 fingertip size of uranium is equal to 150 gallons of oil. That will pollute the oil will pollute the air. And the 1 Gulf bowl size of uranium is 168,000 gallons of oil.
That saves a lot of pollution.
23% of the energy in the U.S. is powered by nuclear. The only one bigger is the very dirty coal. This shows that if we get rid of coal, nuclear power will grow to larger size, then taking over almost all of the coal size. That means it would be about 77% of all the energy would be nuclear. That would be very good for the Earth, other than the fact that there's radiation. We would have so much more power with so little pollution compared to what the coal does. This was uranium nuclear energy. Bye.